Wow, friends, big action is being taken right now by top congressional lawmakers. A new announcement that was just made will affect millions of Americans, and up to $30,000 in relief can be claimed right now by Americans that have been financially impacted by this crisis. Important details on this new relief program has been relapsed. So friends, do make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the complete details. Also, I will be giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. If you would like to enter the giveaways, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. During the months of October, November, and December, I will be surprising several of you with $200 gift cards to say thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community.
You know, they've been around a long time. President Roosevelt signed the Social Security law into the law 87 years ago, and Lyndon Baines Johnson signed the Medicare into law 50 years ago. These programs do something so basic yet so important. Almost half of all seniors in the United States lived in poverty before Social Security. Let me say that again. 50%, almost 50% of all the seniors in America lived in poverty before this law was passed. Almost half the seniors, half of them lived in poverty, even those who spent a lifetime working. Not enough to put food on the table until Medicare came along, no health care they could count on. And think about what that does to your sense of security, what it does to a person's dignity. Unless you were wealthy, people often worked until they took their last breath. They couldn't even think about retiring. And if they did, they'd starve. Then we came together as a country, Democrats and Republicans, and said we have to do better than this. After working hard for decades, people deserve better than what existed at the time. They deserve to retire with dignity and peace of mind. And that's how it should be in the United States of America. Some of you are on Social Security, or your parents or your grandparents are. They earned it. They earned every single paycheck. They put money in since they were teenagers to pay for Social Security. And those are more than government programs. They're a promise we made as a country to work hard and contribute, and when it comes time to retire, we're going to be there for you. We're going to be there for the basic needs. That's been a rock-solid guarantee, an ironclad commitment. Generations of Americans have counted on it, and it works. The number of elderly people living in poverty has plummeted since Social Security was created. It's transformed millions of people's lives. Here in Florida, 21% of the people are over the age of 65. It's the second highest of any state in the country as a percent of their state.
Inflation in the United States continues to cause headaches through households across America, with homeowners being severely affected. Many Americans' wallets got lighter as mortgage payments continue to pile up. Millions of Americans are hoping to see brighter financial days as the crisis continues to affect our country. Since many Americans received multiple stimulus checks and funds during the crisis, many are wondering if Congress will also help owners furthermore. The 30-year mortgage rate reached a new high last week, leading to greater stagnation in the housing market. The average rate for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage increased to 7.8% for the week ending October 27th. That was the first time it had reached that threshold since April 2002. As inflation endures, consumers are seeing higher costs at every turn, causing further declines in consumer confidence this month. In fact, many potential home buyers are choosing to wait and see where the housing market will end up, pushing demand and home prices further downward. But experts say that there is currently billions of dollars in relief funds that Americans can claim right now. This is through President Biden's American Rescue Act, which provided close to $10 billion to states through the Homeowner Assistance Fund. Most states have implemented several systems and programs to distribute the funds, and generally an eligible recipient must make less than 100% of the median income for the entire United States. In the state of Illinois, all eligible homeowners will soon be able to receive up to $30,000 in mortgage relief through an assistance program administered by the Illinois Housing Development Authority. In a press release, the organization announced that its Illinois Homeowner Assistance Fund would resume November 1st. They have approved more than $20.5 million in relief for 1,840 approved applicants through the fund since it began earlier this year. The program is funded through the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. The state of Illinois was allocated $386.9 million. Applicants must be able to prove a financial hardship as a result of the crisis after January 21st, 2020. They also must own a home in the state as their primary residence, be at least 30 days late on their monthly payments, and have a household income at or less than 150% of the area median income. Friends, the keyword for this video is Mount Rushmore. If you would like to enter tomorrow's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Mount Rushmore, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure, friends, that you're also subscribed to my channel. The Biden administration is seizing on huge earning calls from oil companies as it seeks to give voters a response to relatively high gasoline prices ahead of next week's midterm elections. President Biden has repeatedly sought to place blame on the industry for the high prices, but has ramped up its rhetoric in the wake of massive earnings. However, some analysts say that large parts of the price are set by the global oil market, not by individual companies. President Biden said in a Twitter post today, if these companies were taking average profits on refining instead of the profits they're making today, gas prices would come down around 50 cents. Last week, ExxonMobil reported a record $19.7 billion in quarterly earnings, while Chevron and Shell also posted big numbers, $11.2 billion and $9.5 billion. Since that conflict and other factors drove up oil and gasoline prices, companies have experienced a profit bonanza. The Biden administration has called on them to use that income to reinvest in new oil and gas production in the hopes of getting lower prices for consumers. National gas prices are sitting at about $3.76 on average. That is down from the peak of more than $5 per gallon in June, but still up from $3.40 1 year ago. In his speech on Monday, President Biden threatened a higher tax on their excess profits and unspecified other restrictions if the companies do not increase production. While the windfall tax wouldn't win enough GOP support to pass a 50-50 Senate, Biden's comments represents a significant messaging effort to draw attention to high profits. President Biden has put blame on the oil industry and has called on companies to drill more. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on this? Please let me know how much you're paying for a gallon of gas in your city. Please leave those answers in the comment section below. Well, my great and amazing dear friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you, my friends, for joining me here every day when I post a new video. Please remember to enter tomorrow's Walmart gift card giveaway by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, my friends, and have a wonderful and blessed day.